Dad would have been proud of me today. The run was really good. I even stopped because a car was coming out of the driveway. It was a white car. And I was running to the point where A vector was going to intersect with B vector, and then there would have been C, call the police. So I just stopped. In my old days, Mrgrrr would have jumped over that car. Nothing could stop Mrgrrr, but you know what? My dad taught me a lesson. There was no anger, 0.000% in his eyes when he met his maker. So why should I carry anger with me for the rest of my life? So that's why I'm Gabe's dad. And well, I think I have about 9,000 stickers left with the words Mrgrrr on them. Part of my penance will be to take a scissors and cut those off and just focus on the kindness. I canceled my subscription for my website, Mrgrrr.com, so that is going to go away very soon. It's going to fade away and all the memories with it are going to be gone. People talk about the cloud all the time. Everything gets saved to the cloud. It's kind of why I do what I do, because I know the camera is always rolling, and everything we do, everything we think, everything we say, we are held accountable for that. When you live your life that way, you live an amazing, amazing life. I know the name of the young little guy that perished in Wisconsin. Not going to say it because it hasn't been published yet, I think, on the internet, probably for the sake of the family. It's never my goal to cause anybody pain. But now and then, Mrgrrr was all about making sure people are accountable. And I think these two fields of thinking, anger and kindness, can overlap, because holding people accountable, I think, is a kindness. Might not seem like it at the time, but the final temptation in the desert, and it's kind of weird to be talking about the desert because it's freaking cold today and dreary and rainy. The final temptation in the desert of life is always power. So Mrgrrr and Gabriel's dad both agree that power must be avoided at all costs. Thank you. Thank you. I always wave to every pedestrian because you never know who's going to be distracted with their cell phone, just like Gabe's dad is right now. Some of the most important people in our city have a lot of power. I'm a big fan of the mayor, huge fan of the police chief, especially fond of the mental health officer, and the best man in town by far, in my opinion, is a guy named Joe. And they have power. They have authority. And I would think in my heart that if they started to slip, if they started to slide down a path of corruption, they would want someone with a strong, steady hand to reach out for them and grab them and say, hey, do you want me to pull you back? And if they let go and keep sliding, that's on them. I want nothing to do with power. All I want is to do some pull-ups today. A lot of pull-ups. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. My favorite poem to write by this rock is, I know that there is hidden treasure buried deep in a hole under this stone. My strength of will is beyond measure, but I will never move it alone. It's gonna rain, so I'm not gonna rewrite that anytime soon, but when I walk by it, I say the words. If you really, really want to lift the world, you're never gonna do it alone.